Step into the cottage, the air feels strange. Gemini candles flicker, cards rearrange. Auntie Kara whispers, what's your plight? Under her gaze, stars ignite, ignite. Shadows dance on the walls, truth on the tongue. The deck flips fast, your song just begun. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Kara's camera knows your soul. From Gemini swings to the blackest hole. The moon's in your corner, but the fool's in play. A pinnacle shines, what's it trying to say? Swords cut deep, cups overflow. Auntie Karen's eyes see what you don't know. Stars align, the cars collide. Mystic wisdom, no place to hide. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Karen's hammer knows your soul. From Gemini swings to the blackest hole.
Hey y'all, what's up? Happy Friday. Hey Green Eyed Devil, Grounded Beauty, Sarah, what's up? How you guys doing? We are going to get some retrograde messages and see what you guys need to find out. And then after that, we are going to do mini readings. So that being said, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Happy Friday. Don't forget to drop a like if you would like to get on the list for a mini reading. We do have availability. The information that you need is at the top of this chat. You know what? I need to fix that banner, and I just realized it. Let me update that. Where's the banner that I'm trying to fix? Hang on a minute. Give me just a minute. Let me edit it. There we go. All right. There we go. Do y'all like it going slow or do y'all like it faster? I think I'm going to leave it going slow like that. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hello, hello. All right. Let's get started and see. We're going to use the Kipper for a general message for you guys, general messages from the Kipper. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Hey, Janae the Dancer, how you doing? All right, here we go. Source, Spirit, Universe, Divine Guides, give us information for everyone, for their highest good, for their greater good, so that good life path decisions can be made in alignment with consciousness of the divine. As it is spoken, so it is. Hey, Kashi Cruz, what's up? All right, what does the Kipper have to say specifically about Mercury retrograde? What does, hold on a minute. What does the Kipper, mature woman, okay, we're going to see about that. What does the Kipper have to say about Mercury retrograde? What does the Kipper have to say about Mercury retrograde? Here we go. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? What does the Kipper have to say about Mercury retrograde? Wow. Okay. Unbelievable. Lots going on here. All right, listen. What I get is this retrograde. All right. There is a mature couple here. Okay. This is a very specific message. We are going to pull multiple messages. So take what applies to you and leave what doesn't. Okay. There is a couple here, a mature man, a mature lady. All right. I feel like this couple is, I feel like this is somebody that has status. All right. I think they have wealth. I think they live in a societal role. They have status, etc., etc. They may travel. They may be at a distance or whatever. They've got family. They may be in your family. All right. Here's what's interesting. Some truth is going to come out about them. There's going to be some legal problems, and it's going to be very costly for them, for their reputation. They might even wind up losing their home. I don't know who that is, but I am predicting that for someone. All right, let's get another message from Kipper. Let's get another general message for Kipper. This is, we're doing a collective reading right now, Gons. And then after that, we're going to do paid mini readings. Hey, Laura. Hey, Colleen. All right, tell me more from Kipper, specifically about this Mercury retrograde, what folks can expect. What folks can expect. Okay. There, oh wow. Okay. Oh gosh, what's going on here? All right, you are in, I'm going to have to clarify some of this with the tarot. All right, hey May, hey CJ. Here's what I got. I've got two different messages for you. There is someone that you are in their thoughts, okay? I feel like this may be someone that you have history with this being the, relative to Mercury retrograde. They are thinking of you. I feel like they may message you or send you a gift. I'm going to get more on that. I'm going to get some clarity on that from the tarot. What's that about for my collective? What is this about? What is this about? Who and what is this? Tell me more about this. Can you give me some details on this person that is thinking about those that are watching me right now? Can you tell me more about that? Can you tell me more about that? It's somebody that's obsessed with you. They're asking your friends about you, or they're talking to their friends about you. All right. They are missing you. They are down bad. They're in a bad place. All right. They may have been. All right. For some of you, this person is going to tell you they have health problems. They don't. It's not true. They may try to play on your emotions. I've got that coming out in two different places here. All right. Now, let's see what else. Whoever this is in a bad place. They may be having problems financially, or there may be something to do with health, but it's not true. There's something not true about a health scare for you guys in general. Okay. There's something not true about that. Okay. Yeah, there's a manipulative energy, and it's to play on your emotion. All right. There is an attempt at emotional manipulation. Whoever this is, how you're going to know who this is somebody who is a bit of a player toward you. All right. I'm going to tell you, for a lot of you, this person is trying to get back at you. A lot of you, this person is holding a grudge and trying to get back at you. Others of you, you're mad at this person. They're trying to kiss up to you and play on your emotion. And I think this person ultimately does have the goal of getting back in your life. Yeah, they want you back. All right. So definitely very fitting message for Mercury retrograde. Whoever this is has been in the wind for a little bit. 6 of Wands. They may have been ignoring you. You may have been ignoring them, and so forth and so on. I've got, definitely messages coming in from that. All right, now I want to go back over to this. I feel like collective, there is somebody that is listening to me now or at some point in the near future that watches this reading now or later. And I feel like someone is going to claim they have a health issue that they do not have. And it is an emotionally manipulative ploy is what it is. All right. That's what I get. And that's some pretty bad. You just don't do that. All right. You just don't do that. Right. Colleen, you're making me laugh. Let's get one more from the Mystical Kipper. That's a different Kipper deck. I want to get one more from the Mystical Kipper as a general message. Let's see what comes out from Mystical Kipper. Hey, Robert, you are fine. You're right on time. We just started. We haven't even started doing questions yet. So you can definitely get on the list. Give me a message. We're just doing some general messages real quick, Robert. Give me a message from Mystical Kipper for the collective. This is more advice, okay? Okay, good deal, Robert. We'll do that for you. This is more advice. Remember, you will get exactly what you are expecting. In other words, if you say, I am struggling, guess what you're going to continue to do? You're going to continue to struggle. I am sad. You're going to continue to be sad, all right? I am is a very, very powerful pronouncement of who you are and what you are about. Be careful the words that you put behind those two words, even joking. I am. Be very cautious about what you declare that you are, okay? That's coming in here, all right? Your expectations are everything. That's another thing. Words are spells. Be careful what you say about yourself and other people, all right? Think it through, all right? Now, let's go to the tarot. I want to specifically check in on, there you go, Green-Eyed Devil. I'm a hot, sexy bee, she says. I want to specifically do love and see what we can find out in the romance department. Tell me about romance. What can we specifically find out about love that my folks need to know going into Mercury retrograde? What are the general energies around romance going into retrograde? What are the general energies going into Mercury retrograde, please? What are the general energies going into Mercury retrograde? General energies around love, please. General energies around romance. General energies around romance. General energies around romance, please. General energies, please, around romance. General energies. You collected, this card has been jumping at me. The Ace of Cups. Very interesting because I feel like this. Look, and there's some other jumpers that are here. You've got past love here showing up, all right? And you've got new love showing up too, all right? So you've got, you know, and that's not surprising, you know, especially we're reading for everyone. Hey, Jane. So we've got a new lover here and we've got a past lover here. And, you know, the past lover has a lot of my people in chains with the Devil card, okay? It's time to release that. It's time to release that, all right? And, you know, this is the perfect time to do that, all right? And focus on loving yourself and getting yourself prepared for new and better, all right? New and better. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups that has been trying to get my attention this whole time that I've been shuffling. That has jumped out like 3 times, so I know that's important. A lot of y'all that are watching this are going to have new love for me to be getting that, okay? That's very, very important. Shar, good to see you. Let's see. You've had some sort of, okay, let's talk about it, collective. New love is trying to come towards you, but I feel like I'm going to be real with you. A lot of you guys you may not realize this, but you're holding back. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. You may push people away. There may be something about you that's a little bit off-putting. You may not even be open to new love for whatever reason. Now, if you're healing, that's okay. That you're in a different category, okay? And that's understandable. If you're, holding off on love because you're in a healing cycle and you're working on that, then okay. What I'm about to say doesn't apply to you, but I've got some folks here. You're ready for love and you're ready to open up, but I think you're afraid to open up for something new. I think you're afraid to trust. You're afraid to open up. You're afraid to express yourself, okay? Or maybe you feel like you're not ready. If you have done the inner work, not time, I don't care how many days have passed, have you done the work? If you have done the work, it's time. All right. Now, if you're listening to me and you're like, yeah, I've done the work, and all you've done is sit there and tick off days on a calendar, you ain't done shit. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm just going to call it. But nonetheless, what I absolutely see is that a lot of you are ready for something new, and something new is trying to come in. It may be after retrograde is over. Sometimes that is the case. This is a particularly intense retrograde, particularly intense. It is a time to close out cycles and make sense of the past so that you can move on from and release it. All right. All right. So that's what I got on love for you guys. Let's take a look at your money, and then we'll do we'll start doing paid readings after that. Hey, Big Gucci. I don't disagree. Retrograde is not a good time for connections. That is generally true. And especially this one. This is a particularly intense retrograde that we are in. Particularly intense. There's a lot of other planetary stuff going on that's just insane. It's a good time for reflection, quite honestly. All right. And preparing yourself for new love. Preparing yourself for new love. Yes, actually going down that road, you might want to hold off. But it's not a long retrograde. Mercury retrogrades are not long. So there you go. All right. Let's see what you can find out about your money. Let's see what we can find out about money for you. What does everyone need to know about money? What do the energies look like around money? What do the energies look like around money for everyone? What does energies look like around money? What do the energies look like around money? Melissa, what's up, beautiful? What do the energies look like around money? No, you're not, Blair. You're fine. I haven't started yet. I'm just doing collectives. You're fine. What do the energies look like around money for my collective, please? It's coming. It's coming. Let me tell you something. There is going to be a time soon to take a leap of faith. All right. It's not right now, but it's going to be when it's time, it's going to be good. This has to do with money. Are you starting a new business? Are you applying for a new job? Are you putting in for a promotion? Are you doing an investment? I don't know. But there's a money move here that is coming. Not yet. Start preparing, though. Start preparing. Seven of Pentacles. Get ready. Does that mean save your money? Does that mean work on yourself? Does that mean study up for exams? All that sort of stuff? Yes. You need to do the prep work. You're not going to take a leap of faith yet, but you are preparing to. You're doing your homework, folks, okay? And you're preparing yourself, whatever that may be, all right? Are you saving up money? Are you budgeting? What are you doing? I don't know, but you're preparing yourself because you're going to have an important decision. It's not right now, but you got an important decision, and it is going to require a leap of faith. And let me tell you another thing that you need to be doing to prepare. You need to be doing daily meditation. Why? Because that is going to help you to know when it's time to take this leap of faith. The leap of faith, not yet, but it will come. All right. Right now, you're in the background. You're in the background doing your prep work. All right. You're absolutely doing your prep work. Are some of you guys healing too? Or do some of you guys have financial career type wounds that you're working on? Yes. Yes, you have to work on those too. Nonetheless, look at the outcome on this, folks. I can't make this up. Success, money, being well known. Both of these cards came out together, the Six of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Okay. So what I am absolutely getting for you guys, as far as putting your money and your risk and your leap of faith out there, it's coming and it's not far away. So you need to get prepared for this, but not yet. Sit tight, but do your work. And I don't have this in the cards, but this is never a bad idea when it comes to making money moves, especially. Keep this shit under your hat. Whatever it is that you're working on, saving up, manifesting, whatever it is, folks, keep people on a need to know. You would be surprised how many people out there that you think are on your side, that are on your team, that are actually for you, that are secretly hating and jealous of you. You'd be shocked. You'd be shocked. All right. So keep that in mind. Very specific money message. All right. So keep planting your seeds. Keep doing your homework. Are you studying? Are you reading? Are you, what is it you're doing that you're preparing to make this money move? Keep it up. Keep your mouth shut. Stay on top of your shit. Don't take the leap of faith, but you'll know when, because you're doing your meditation right now and you're going to be discerning. You're going to be able to cut out all the clutter in your mind and be able to discern when to make the money move. It's risky. A lot of people may poo-poo it. That's why you're not going to tell anybody, because on paper it may look crazy, but your intuition is going to be screaming go. And you're going to know it's not go time right now, but it's going to be. It's absolutely going to be go time. And when it is, then everybody will see the success. You'll be well known. Your reputation will precede itself. You will have success. All right. I love this for you. Absolutely beautiful reading around money. I love the money message. God, that was powerful. Can I go adjust my air? And then I'm going to come back and we're going to do paid mini readings. Mocha is up first, and then Blair is after that. I don't know who else we have, but if you want to get a reading, definitely do that. All right. Get on the list. The information is at the top of this chat. But I'll be right back. I'm going to go and adjust my air because I am burning up. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. All right. So Mocha is up first, and then we have Blair. So I'll go ahead and do that. Shar, how are you doing? Hang on a minute. Oh. What is this? Oh. Shar. Okay. All right. I got you, love. I got you, love bug. What is this? Yep, I know. And that is so sweet. Laura, you're after Blair. Let me get the list going. And I think Shar, you're after Laura. Let me see what else I've got. Okay, I got everybody. I just want to make sure I had everybody. All right, let me update the list. So we've got Mocha, Blair, Laura, and Shar. That is so sweet. Shar, do you want to pick who gets that? All right, there we go. Oh, and all right, Joseph, I got yours. Yours just came through. Let me put you after Shar. I thought, Christy, I loved that money read. I'm glad you liked it. That was awesome, wasn't it? That was powerful. I mean, I felt that so strong, Christy. I hope that was helpful for folks because I really felt that very strongly. That money reading was pretty powerful. All right. Birdman. Birdie, I always think of that song Birdland whenever I see you. Down in Birdland. I don't know. That's the only words I know. It's a good song. All right, Mocha drop. Mocha is up next. Let me go to here and pull up my orders. All right, let's see what we got. There is Mocha. Okay, here we go. Give your read to Birdie. All right, Birdie. Birdie Shar has done a pay it forward, and she is treating you tonight. So you get a reading. So where Shar's name is where you will be. So just be thinking. And she paid for 2 questions, Birdie. So you get a 2-question. She did the deluxe. So yay. All right. Let's see, Mocha. Here we go. Tell me about this promotion or this position that Rochelle or that Mocha has applied for. Tell me about this position that Mocha has applied for. Tell me about this position that Mocha has applied for. Tell me about this position that she has put in for. Tell me about how that's going to go. Tell me about how that's going to go. Tell me about how that's going to go. They're going to try to keep you where you are. They're not going to want you to leave. I do see that. That came out as a jumper. So that's going to be some, but I kind of get there's some machinations around that. I'm kind of getting that it's drudgery, that you don't want to stay. Let's see. Let's see what we got, Mocha, around this position. Tell me about this position that Mocha has applied for. Tell me about this position that Mocha has applied for. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Tell me about this position that Mocha has applied for. Tell me about this position that Mocha has applied for. You're going to get it. I do get you getting it. It's going to piss off your current boss. Boy, your current, okay, so, wow, all right, wow, this is interesting. Mocha, I do get you getting the position flat out, all right? your current boss goes bananas at first and then calms down and tries to sweet talk you into staying. Okay. So yeah, I did get, and I got this boss. Honestly, I think the first reaction of your current boss is not the most pleasant. It's not nice. It's not pleasant. It's not nice. But then they come around and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad. I just don't want to leave you. I just don't want you to leave. Please stay." You know, da 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 da. But I do get you getting it. 6 of Wands here. Being successful. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're getting your wish. More money, right? 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords. I'm also getting, don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Your intuition is going to take you exactly where you need to be, and you have all the knowledge and the skills that you need to do this inside of you. All right. You absolutely have what it takes to be successful. You're smart. You're very smart. That's what's coming up here. Look, Virgo energy. There you go. I love that for you, Mocha, and I hope that helps you, my love. Thank you so much. All right. Next up is Blair. All right. There she is. All right, Miss Blair, the Libra. Here we go. You're getting your PJs on. All right, here we go. So Blair, what? General energies, whatever I pull and feel to clarify. Okay. Okay. From the Venus people. Here we go, Blair. Here we go, Blair. What does Blair need to know? What does Blair need to know? It's Mercury retrograde. Everybody's internet is acting wonky. What does Blair need to know? What does Blair, the Libra, need to know? What does Blair need to know? What does Blair, the Libra, 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 need to know? Hey, Mercury Angel. How are you? All the way from Sydney. All right, let's see what we got, Miss Blair. Blair, this is crazy. Just when you think you have no options, just when you give up, and I literally am getting you saying chivalry is dead. It's just chivalry must be dead. Just when you give up, just when you decide chivalry is dead, there's not one out there for me, and well, whatever, that's okay. I mean, I'll find other ways to be happy. I don't need love. I'm okay. Love comes. I've got something new here, and I feel like that you're going, if you're not already, you're going through this period of time where, you know what, chivalry is dead. I'm giving up on love. Yeah, there are people out there that have come toward me, but they're not worth hitting a hog in the butt with. They're just not on my level. They're low vibrational heathens for whatever reason. And they're not for me. The Lover's card in the reverse and the Queen of Swords here. You know, you're refusing to lower your standards. This is Libra energy in the minor arcana. All right. And you're like, no, that's not for me. You're not a match for me. You're not on my level. I have my standards. I have my boundaries. And by God, if I have to be, I'd rather be alone than to come off of, these are non-negotiable items. All right. By God, they got to have 2 feet and 10 toes. Whatever. You know what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm getting. And I feel, and you're like, you know, they're just, you know, they're not out here. But I got something new. Ace of Pentacles here. It may be with Pentacles, it may come in like after retrograde, which is, again, not that far away. But I absolutely, I encourage you to continue to stand in your power and be unbending on the non-negotiables. Do you understand what I mean? Be unbending on the non-negotiables, right? What else can I tell Blair about this? Blair, if you've had a financial or health setback, that's going to get better too. That flew out. If you're, maybe you're just tired, okay? It could be that you're just tired. That's going to get better. Your energy is going to pick up and your money, all right? And again, look at this. See, here you are in this 5 of Cups, right? With the people that are coming towards you. But then right after that, the next card, King of Cups. So there is someone out here that is emotionally mature, that does have a lot to offer, that has emotional integrity, all right? So don't lower your standards. Absolutely don't lower your standards, all right? You know what your standards are, and you know why they're there, all right? You made those boundaries for a reason. Don't forget the reason you set those boundaries to begin with. Those standards, those boundaries, those non-negotiables, right? What else about this person? Taurus season, Gemini season. That's spring and summer, May and June. Hey, Stacy. Let's see. What else can I tell Blair? This person is considerate. All right. There's a very nice, this is going to make my Venus person happy. There's a very nice vibe and a nice flow to this. It's very organic. It's easy. There's flow to this connection that I'm predicting for you, Blair. There's flow. It's easy. It's effortless. That's the word I was looking for. Effortless. It's effortless. This person is super considerate. Super considerate. They may be an empath even. All right. And maybe a little bit of an empath. So I like that. They are pretty optimistic. They're pretty happy-go-lucky. That's another thing that I'm picking up from that person. That's what I got. I'm going to pull an oracle for you too, Blair. Let me pull an oracle for Blair. Give me an oracle message for Blair, please. Give me an oracle message for Blair. Give me an oracle message. This is from Cosmic Cat, by the way. Yes, he has a job. Yes, no bums around here. Okay. 2 things came out for you. Stick with the process. That feels very 7 of Pentacles for me. All right, stick with the process. Stay in the process. Keep your eye on the ball. Stay focused on your goal. All right, you're moving forward in a good way. And observe your inner critic. All right. The person that's the most hard on ourselves is the person in the mirror. So sometimes you got to give yourself some slack. Okay. Hey, Miss Gina. How you doing, beautiful? Good to see you. So that's what I got for you. Show yourself a little grace. I love that. Rome wasn't built in a day. I don't know why, but that needed to come out too. So I hope that helped. We do tend to chase shiny squirrels. We absolutely do. And what this tells me is that you got some kind of goal with that card that came out, keeping your eye on the ball, staying focused. That tells me you've got some kind of a goal. You're on a good path. Stay on it. It's going to work for you. All right. That's going to work for you. All right. Whatever that is, keep your eye on the ball. And don't let yourself get distracted. So I like that. Next up is Laura. The beautiful Laura. Thank you, Blair. I appreciate you as always. I appreciate you as always. All right. Laura is doing advice. Laura, I said to someone the other day, I'll give you 2 tries. If you can find a gray hair there, I'll give you 100. Oh, wow. All right. So, Laura, I made a change with this one that we were going to do oracles for the advice, but for you, because you're a mod and because you've been with me for so long, I'm going to do an oracle, but I will pull you some advice from the tarot as well, if you're okay with that. All right. Here we go. Receive. Allow yourself to receive the blessings that are coming your way. Laura, just allow yourself to enjoy. Allow yourself to receive the blessings. That flew out, literally. Look, you got focus too. Stay focused. It again, like we were talking about earlier when I was reading for Blair, you know, us Geminis, Libras, the Aquarians, the air signs, we tend to, you know, oh, look, a squirrel. We can get distracted, all right? But don't get distracted. Keep your eyes on the ball. All right. Stay focused on your goal. Stay focused on whatever you're trying to work to manifest. All right. Let's go to the tarot for Laura. Let's go to the tarot for Laura. I know those are good cards, aren't they, CJ? I haven't used those in forever. Gina, are you still here? Give me some advice for Laura. Laura, you are quite capable. You are quite capable of doing anything you want. That voice inside your head that's telling you you don't have what it takes, or you're not smart enough, or you don't know how to do something, you need to talk to that voice in your head and say, you need to sit the hell down. You're quite capable. You are quite capable. You've got everything you need. And if you feel like you don't have clarity, just take a step. You'll get what you need when you need it. You'll get the clarity you need when you need it. Just keep it pushing. Keep it moving. Right? Oh, thanks, Melissa. I appreciate you. Just keep it moving. All right. Sometimes you got to do it scared. You absolutely have the qualifications to do whatever you want to do, my Gemini friend. My Gemini friend. All right. I hope that helped you, Miss Laura. I hope that helped you. That was Laura Shar. So this is, oh, Laura, I did not timestamp for Laura. Darn it. I'll go back and do that. Bertie, I need your 2 questions. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you. You pick a question? Oh, Lord. Birdie? Okay, hold on. Okay, Birdie, I'm going to pull from a couple of different decks for you. You turned me loose, Birdie, and I'm a Gemini, and it's Friday, and you already know what kind of a mood I'm in today, Birdie. You already know. So you've turned me loose. You trust me? Ha ha, green-eyed devil. Ha ha, he trusts me. Ha ha ha. Birdie. Birdie. There is a reason, my love, that it is dark and you can't see a fucking thing, Birdie. Get your head out your ass pronto. Oh, I'm going to get you one more from the Rebel deck. Stacy, yours just came through, love. You're after Joseph. You want the good twin, not the wrong day. Wrong day. Give me another Rebel deck. I'm going to pull tarot for you too, Birdie. Give me another Rebel deck. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. All right. Now, let's go to the tarot. What does Birdie need to know? 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 Birdie, you need to be getting some rest. You need to get some rest. Seriously. Okay, you've been burning the candle at both ends. All right, you need to rest. Sleep. Not just get in the bed, but sleep. You need to get some rest. What else does Birdie need to know? What else does Birdie need to know? Leo energy, by the way. That's what came out. Long week. Okay. Birdie, I forgot to timestamp for you too. Damn it. All right, let's see. What does Birdie need to know from the tarot? What does Birdie need to know from the tarot, please? I know. I remember you've got a Leo placement. I thought it was your moon. I forgot what you're rising. You're Scorpio rising? What does Birdie need to know from the tarot? Birdie, remember this. Every ending brings and makes room for something better. All right. Major transformation here that may have disappointed you at the time, but now, Nine of Swords in reverse, you're going to realize that whatever that is had to go. It wasn't for you. All right. It wasn't your person. It wasn't for you. And it absolutely making room for something better. All right. Making room for something better. So there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a train. It's not a train, Birdie. It's really good stuff coming. All right. So It's okay. Yeah, you're going to get your groove back. I don't know what this if this means anything to you or not, but I see you getting your groove back. Five of Pentacles in reverse. That may be health. That may be energy. That may be your vitality. That may be your optimism. That may be your money. But you're getting your groove back. You're getting your mojo back. Look, turning the tables. Turning the tables in a good way. The Justice card. So things are definitely looking up for you, Birdie. Things are definitely looking up. I do feel like you've gone through it. I feel like there's a dark night of the soul here that you have gone through. But, and there's no getting around the fact that those just suck ass. They just do. But what I also feel is that you have gained a lot of wisdom and you have done a lot of ascending because of that, right? You got a whole new set of standards here about what you're not going to do anymore, what you're not going to tolerate. Why? Because you're loving yourself and you're putting yourself first, and you absolutely have to do that. All right. But there's a new beginning here as well. All right. It's about looking forward. There's the new beginning with the Two of Cups. All right. Then we have the Temperance card. Sagittarius energy. That's Sagittarius, Birdie. Hey, Birdie, this is the Temperance card is Saggy energy. Birdie, you said you were public, so I'm helping you. Anyway, look, oh my God. The next card was the Wheel of Fortune. Fate, destiny, Sag. God, Sag is all over this thing. That's crazy. But that's what I got. And I'm going to pull some oracles for you, Birdie, as well. I know, right? Not a Sag. But I'm going to pull some oracles for you, Birdie, in a minute. But that's what I got. So a lot of things going on here. A lot of things going on. If you've got some sort of a legal issue with that Justice card, sometimes that can specifically say things are going to be going in a good way for you there. But it doesn't have to mean specific legal. It can just go along with that Five of Pentacles in reverse, talking about you turning the tables and getting your groove back. Whatever your mojo is, you're getting it back. What I feel like, Birdie, is there's like this pep in your step. All right. There's this pep in your step. I like that for you. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right. Let's pull some oracles for you. No, not legal. I think it's just things turning in your favor with that Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The way that's like, you know, you getting your mojo back, you getting your groove back, you getting that pep in your step, right? All right. Let's see what we got here. Wow, you had 3 come out, jumpers. All right, so you have exploring, getting outside of your comfort zone. It says your boundaries, but I feel like that really is talking about your comfort zone. Try something new, Birdie. Walk on the wild side, Birdie. Try something new. Anyway, then you have prosperity. You deserve it all. Have it all. So I love that for you. And then safety, emotional safety. Find your pocket. Find your safe place, right? Birdie, sometimes I swap partners and use the other hand. Oh my God, you're killing me. You're killing me. That's pretty amazing, Birdie. Pretty good reading. You'll have to let me know if that gave you some insight, some clarity. Let me know. And Char, if you're still here, love, thank you for that. Char, you're amazing. Truly appreciate you. But let me know, Birdie, if that gave you some insight, clarity, help. Oh, good. Just lurking. Okay, Miss Shar. Shar the star. Do you know something funny, Shar? I got to tell you this. You're not going to believe this, but it's really true. Oops, I meant to do this. Shar, earlier when you came in Uncle's, like Uncle had just pulled the magician card, and I had made the comment that I love the magician card. That's my favorite card. And then I started typing, I love the star card. And as I was typing it, I was thinking, Shar the star. And right after I sent that message, you popped up, and I was like, oh my God, I literally like manifested Shar. It was the craziest thing because right before you popped in, you crossed my mind. I was like, what? Isn't that crazy? I know, right, Green Eye Devil? Take care, Colleen. Love you, babe. Appreciate you. All right. I did. I summoned you. I sure did. I was thinking, because I said the star card, and then when I thought about the star card, I'm like, well, Shar the star. Wow, okay. And then there you are, and I was like, and then I said Shar the star, because normally Green Eye Devil calls you that. And I was like, man, I know. Crazy, huh? All right, Joseph, you are up next. Let's read for Joseph. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let me timestamp for Joseph. Hey, Wicked Red. Good to see you. Well, hey, Gun Guy, what's up? All right, so Joseph has asked for spirit's advice, period. Good question. Joseph is a Pisces, Scorpio rising, Capricorn moon, and stellium. All right, Joseph, let's see what we got for you, my love. All right, Joseph, what does Joseph need to know? What does Joseph need to know? What is Spirit's advice for Joseph? 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 Six of Pentacles. That's a good one. We'll give that. We'll talk about it. What is Joseph's advice? There he is. There he is. Hi, Joseph. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Give me more for Joseph, please. Give me more for Joseph. Give me more for Joseph. Give me more for Joseph.
Motion detected near driveway camera.
Give me a minute. Let me check on that. Give me just a minute. It's that damn cat. All right. All right, Melissa, I got you. You're after Stacy. All right. Hold on, Joseph. I wish it was Gertie. It's not. It's that damn cat. All right, hang on. Okay, balance. Balance is key. Work and play. Work and play. Six of Pentacles, balance. Don't let yourself get out of balance between the various things in your life. We have work, we have rest, we have play, we have mind, body, spirit. Okay. We have our spirituality. We have time with friends. We have things that pull at us from here, there, and yonder. Okay. And that's life. But I want you to learn to work on boundaries of knowing when it's time to say, I have to take this time for myself. I have to recharge my battery. If I don't, it will ultimately end up, I'll be, put on have you ever heard of a forced rest, Joseph? Like a forced rest where the universe puts you on. I've had it happen to me. All right. Where you're working and you're overworking and all this kind of stuff. And the universe says, oh no, let's let you fall and break your arm. So you're on your ass for 6 weeks. That is a true story about 3 years ago. Nonetheless, hey Cass, balance with everything. Wow. Okay. The other thing that I'm getting is this. That was the Six of Pentacles. The clarity was the Tower. So it's like, stay balanced or else I'll sit you down and make you balance. And that Capricorn stellium, that's that workaholism. That's the struggle to make yourself rest and say, I deserve some time for myself. And your Pisces placement makes it extremely necessary for you. We all need solitude, but you especially do, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. All right. Now, the Fool card is here. It's about taking leaps of faith. It's about following your intuition, but there is an element of advice with the Fool card. At the end of the day, don't take life so seriously. Don't sweat the small stuff. And guess what? It's all none of it really matters. None of it's going to matter. None of it's going to matter when it's all said. Nothing matters. Nothing. I mean, yes, it does, but not really. So learn to laugh. Learn to take things a little bit lighter. Okay. Also, expect good things and good things will come. Expect good things and good things will come. That's what I'm seeing here. 3 of Wands to the Justice card. Expect things to go your way because they really are. Everything is working for our highest good. Does that mean that sometimes that we're going to go through things that are unpleasant? Yes. But always know it's never happening to you. It's always happening for you, to show you something, to help you to learn, to help you to level up. I'm going to pull a cosmic cat for you as well, Joseph. I hope that was good so far. These grudges got to go away. They got to go away. Let them go. All right. Let go of the grudges. That's not going to help you. Also, work on your discernment, taking a closer look. And let me say this, you've got that Pisces, right? Pisces energy. And I'm not picking on you because I got a 12th house stellium. I got a shit ton of Pisces in my own chart. People who have a lot of Neptune stuff like Pisces, 12th house, other kinds of ways that Neptune can be aspected in certain kind of ways. We can have blind spots. We will misjudge people. We will sometimes have blind spots and we won't see what's right in front of our face sometimes. Okay. And so the more work we do on ourselves, the better our discernment gets. But being cognizant of that Pisces energy in our chart is going to help us to at least be aware and not be so quick to assume that everybody is amazing out there, right? So just keep that in mind. That came out as well. So lots came out for you, Joseph, and I hope that was helpful for you. You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know. Love, how you been? It's good to see you. It's hard. It's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. It's hard to find that balance, but you absolutely can. You absolutely can. I also, another thing that I saw, oh, hey, Kathy, you're fine. Another thing that I was thinking when I saw that card, Joseph, just like as a PS, don't overgive to people. Okay. Don't overgive to people. I don't know if that makes, what is it that I'm looking for? Hang on, Joseph. Let me think on this a minute. Because I'm looking for the words to tell you what I'm getting. If people if people pay you to work 8 hours, work 8 hours, not 9. Now, there are certain things that you're going to do for people out of the goodness of your heart because you love them and this and that and the other, okay? But just know the difference, all right? Know the difference. You don't have to always overgive and overdo, right? I don't know if that's making sense, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. I got that as well. All right. Next up is Miss Stacy. Okay, good. And that's a hard one. Pisces, that's a Pisces one too, but I did see that with that 6 of Pentacles, right? I'm glad you're doing good, Cass. I'm glad you're doing good. You're welcome, and I thank you, as always. All right, so Stacy, let's timestamp for Miss Stacy. Well, hey, little feet, Lisa. How you doing, love? All right, so Stacy is a Scorpio. I'm worried. Rodney's friend Blake is acting weird around me. Weird as in confident and nice. He's usually shy and never comes around. What's going on? He's a Libra. Rodney is being a complete asshole. Okay, so let's just see what Blake is up to. Let's see what Blake is up to. Let's see what we can find out for you, Miss Stacy. What is Blake up to? What is Blake up to? What is Blake up to? Why is Blake more visible is the best way to put it. Why is Blake more visible, more out there in Stacy's life? What's his intention? What's he's up to? What's his motives? Does he have any motives, or is he just being nice? What's the deal? Let's see what we've got. What is going on with Blake? 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 What's going on with Blake? Hey, Catherine. I saw your thing come through, by the way. What's going on with Blake? To make peace. He feels like he needs to be the peacemaker in true Libra fashion. He's actually trying to promote peace, a peaceful workplace, all right? He feels like there's some tension, some toxicity, and some tension. He's trying to calm that down, believe it or not, all right? With the 5 of Cups here and then the 5 of Wands in reverse and the Devil in the reverse, it's like he's trying to make things more peaceful. Let me see if I can get a little more on that. He's trying to cut the tension. It feels like maybe there's tension. He's trying to cut it. He may also feel like he needs to cheer you up. He may be trying to cheer you up with the 5 of Cups. Let's just get more. Let's get a little more on that. Yeah, he's definitely trying to, okay. He feels he is literally, I don't think he's a bad guy. What I think is that he feels like you may feel isolated or left out, or and that you may be disappointed about things, especially with you and Rodney, if he knows anything about that. But nonetheless, whether he knows about it or not, there is something that makes him feel like you feel isolated, left out, or disappointed. And he is trying to be a friend to you. He's trying to include you in things. He also is trying to cut some tension and just help you to kind of rise above the tension. So I kind of think he's well-intended. I don't think, yeah, justice card, all right? It's like, this is not fair to her. Let's turn this around. To make peace, very 3 of Wands, right? So I think he's well-intended. I don't think he's got anything romantic on his mind. I don't get that with the 4 of Cups here especially. I just kind of get that he's being Libra. Justice card, literally. That is a very Libra thing to do. Libras will do that, okay? And that's one of the ways that Libras can shine, okay, is they will do that. It's pretty toxic around there. Yeah. I think he's trying to cheer you up, make you feel included. I think he hates the toxicity. I mean, I'm literally picking that he hates the conflict, the drama, and the toxicity. And he's trying to make things more pleasant. He would like to bury his head in the sand around the conflict, right? He's Rodney's best friend. He would like to bury his head in the sand. Quite honestly, I think also he uses, this is not necessarily a bad thing, but I think this Libra kind of uses humor and or friendliness as a coping mechanism for a toxic work environment. And there are people that, then that's understandable. I don't think that's bad. But that's what I'm picking up, is it's his way of coping with the toxicity. It's like, if I focus on what I can laugh about or smile about, then, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's a little bit of an escapism thing with that King of Swords in reverse. It's a little bit of escapism, but it's not like he's drinking. So it's not that, right? But that's what I got. Yeah, it looks like you got somebody who is a friend to you there, Stacy, and that's good. I don't think there's anything romantic at all here. I just think he's being nice, Libra. That's what I think. Libras don't like to see people feel isolated or sad. They don't. Oh, okay. So so if he's married, then yeah. So, and he's got 2 boys. Yeah. I think he's just like, I hate seeing her like that. Let me see if I can't cheer her up and just, and I think he hates the toxicity too. It's literally saying that, right? Anyway, so I think this dude is a nice work friend. That's a good one. I think he's just a nice guy. I just think he's a nice guy. So good on that. I hope that helped you, Stace. Yeah, I think he's a good dude. From what I can tell. All right. I hope that helps you. Give me 1 second. I just realized I haven't done something. So I'm not getting notifications for, here we go. Give me 1 second. Okay, good. All right, good. Okay, so we are going next to Melissa. Okay, I got you, Melissa. We'll see what we got. Let's timestamp. All right. So, Melissa, we're looking at the possible advancement. There she is. We're looking at the possible advancement. Counselor position. HR. The prickly pear. I love how you worded that. Let's take a look at the energies around Melissa moving into this counselor position. What are the energies? What does she need to know about that? What does Melissa need to know about potentially moving into this counselor position? What does Melissa need to know about possibly moving into this counselor position? What does Melissa need to know about potentially moving into this counselor position? The World. That's good. That's good. That World card is pretty good, Melissa. Let's see. That came out in the upright too. That's what's cool. Tell me more about Melissa moving into this position of counselor. What are the energies around that? What are the energies around that? You're going to win over the HR person. You're going to win it over. It's crazy because I do feel like that you're right. I do see the prickly pear, but I feel like you win it over. All right, because the prickly pear is the Hierophant in the reverse. Then we have the Magician in the upright, Tower in reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse. And and then Page of Wands, I absolutely feel like I do see the prickly pear. All right, I definitely do, but you're going to win her over with the Magician card. You're going to win this over. Five of Pentacles in reverse. What I think is this. I'm gonna break this down a little more. I think she is going to try to find reasons, or she's going to originally say no, whoever this prickly pear is. But something you do is going to win her over with that Magician card. All right. And that can come down to your manifestation work too. Okay. Something is going to win her over, and she's going to reconsider this with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And yeah, you're going to get it. You're absolutely going to get it. And what's crazy is this. I almost get this. I feel like what's going to happen, Melissa, when this goes down, when this is all said and done, this prickly pear is actually going to be one of your best allies, which is crazy. She's not right now, but she will be. Now, I'm going to tell you what I know about HR. Even though she's going to be supportive of you and she's going to be an ally for you, HR is never your friend, even though she's going to help you later on down the road. All right. I never trust HR. And that I used to supervise HR. Okay. So, yeah, HR is not there to be people's friend. But there's something here that's going to completely change her outlook on you, which is crazy. And she's going to end up being somebody that is fond of you, which is crazy. That's what I get. I kind of think, you know what I think, Melissa? This may come to what may win her over is your knowledge and your ability. Your approach to what you do in helping people in their healing journey. I think it's that. With the Three of Swords in reverse, I think that's what's going to do it. I think she's going to see your heart and your effectiveness. I think that's what it is. Oh, that's, wow. My heart for our mission. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's gonna that maybe do it. And what I would say is this, Melissa, before you have that meeting, do some stuff. You know what I mean? Get a little witchy. Do some stuff to strengthen yourself, and you know what I'm saying. Do some manifestation candle work, right? You know what I'm saying. I'm not talking about baneful shit. I'm talking about the good shit, just to build yourself up and to be at your best. Because I think that's what's going to happen is there's something that's going to change her perception entirely. I think she's going to be one of those that does a 180, which is crazy. Let me go to your other question. Thank you. Let's see about this issue. Will it be resolved soon in a fair manner? Melissa, have we talked about this issue or is this a different one? You'll have to let me and just say yes or no. Have we talked about this? Did we talk about this last time or is this something separate? Because I'm remembering the one we talked about before. Yeah. Okay. All right. How do the energies look for resolution and soon? How do things look for resolution and soon? Not only a resolution, but a peaceful one. The Five of Pentacles can be about recouping things that are yours, money or whatever. And I get this energy of this peaceful resolution of a handshake kind of energy. Let's see. Those two literally flew out like that, Melissa. Let's see what else we got. What else can I tell Melissa about that? Tell me more. Tell me more about this for me. Listen. High Priestess. Death. Moon reversed. Okay. So I literally am getting, yes, I know, I agree. It would be wonderful. I literally am getting this. A high priestess knows a lot and doesn't always say a lot, right? Very discerning, knows a lot, doesn't say a lot. Just because you know it doesn't mean it needs to be said. With the death card, I literally heard, let sleeping dogs lie. If it doesn't matter, at the end of the day, if you get what's yours, then, and things are made right with you, then there's not really a need to address certain things. Sometimes you just bless a person and let them go their way, if you know what I mean. I do get that there is some things about this person that you know that are not becoming, okay? That will be exposed in due time. That will be exposed in due time. Let things unfold and be exposed when they're supposed to. I hope that helps you. So you know a lot. You're going to get what you have. There's going to be peaceful resolution, and you are just let sleeping dogs lie. Release this and bless and release, and what needs to come out will come out. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Does this make any sense to you, what I'm picking up from this, Melissa? If that rings true to you, let me know. I'm literally with that high priestess and knowing you. Okay, good. With that high priestess and knowing you, it's like, I hear you saying, I meditate and I know things. Or I do spiritual stuff and I know things. I got the cards and I know things. I got crystals and I know things, right? I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that's yeah. That's pretty amazing reading. Pretty amazing reading. You are definitely a high priestess. No doubt about it. I love that for you, Melissa. I hope that helped you. Let me know. Good. And it makes sense. Okay. Good. I think the hardest part of this, Melissa, I'm going to be real with you. I think the hardest part of this, I don't know how this is going to be for you. You are more chill than me. Sometimes I will know things and it's hard for me to sit on it. But sometimes it's best to, right? Just, yeah. So there you go. You do know things. Exactly. You do know things. You absolutely do know things. I love that for you too. Love it. Catherine, you are going to be up next. We're going to get your advice here in just a second. Wow. I believe that, Melissa. I have no problem believing that. You are very tapped in. Tapped in. Yeah, there's strategy. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're going to be just sitting back eating the popcorn when everything shakes out. Hey, Sass Tarot, how are you? All right, Miss Kathy, let's get your advice. And Catherine is a Virgo. We got the Virgo energy going on tonight. All right, let's go, Miss Catherine. What does Catherine? Let me get. Oh, that was oracles. We said we were doing oracles, right? Give me. What does Catherine need to know from Cosmic Cat Oracle deck? What does Catherine need to know? Catherine the Virgo. For grace. Everyone is connected. All right. This goes a lot deeper than most of us realize. And actually, it's funny that this card would come up because I kind of had an epiphany about this maybe a week or so ago during a conversation I was having with Green Eye Devil, oddly. And that was this, grace, because we are all connected. There is a reason that there is value in treating others like we want to be treated. Because how we treat other people is how we are actually treating ourselves. Because if you think we're separate from each other, think again. So when you find fault and criticize other people, you're finding fault and criticizing yourself. So take a step back and realize there's something within you that you don't like, okay? When you are harsh on people, take a step back and ask yourself if you're being fair or if you're being projecting, all right? How we treat other people it's not that we treat other people like we want to be treated. How we're treating other people is literally how we are treating ourselves. So that's why grace is important. And I'm not saying give multiple chances for people to screw you over. There's a difference, okay? But it's also realizing the humanness in everyone and that not one of us is walking around in perfection, all right? And if you want grace for yourself, it's nice to give grace to other people because you're literally giving grace to yourself when you're giving grace to others. Yes, the law of oneness. Why are these X's popping up, Sass? It is Mercury retrograde, and this is a very intense one. No doubt about it. But we are kind of caught up. I know Robert had popped in and said he wanted to get a reading. I don't know if he is here or if he can hear me or what, but he said he was going to pop back in. I'll hang out for just a second and we'll see. Once you decide that you are going to be what is right in the world, well, the world will get right with you, and you won't know that until you do it. There you go. Well, I think it's going to be an intense retrograde. I think it may be rough. It's going to be rougher for people who have not worked on themselves, right? I think that. I really do. I love that, Melissa. I just calmed myself, held their wrist, closed my eyes, and received the information. That's crazy. That is crazy. I love that. That is beautiful. It is a super, super intense Mercury retrograde. Yeah. Yeah. Things are always harder for people who don't want to do anything to help themselves, like work on themselves, and then they go around crying. Why is all this shit happening to me? No, it's happening for you, my love. Yeah. Green Eye Devil, I'm fixing to pull a one of these. I forgot one of these cards. I'm teetering, green-eyed devil. So, Stacy, karma doesn't work like that, first of all. And if you're wishing that on someone, you're wishing it on yourself, and that's exactly where it's going to come. Remember when I talked, Stacy, about how we're all connected? If you want someone to get what's coming to them, you're actually wishing that on yourself, because you are absolutely them. And what you really don't know, Stacy, is what you're saying to me when you say, I hope somebody gets revenge, is you're saying, I deserve some bad karma. That's what's in your subconscious that you don't realize that. Okay, big talk. Well, there you go. Who am I to question? If you want to bring bad stuff to yourself, who am I to stop you? Okay, then. All right. It was a sober recovery event. I gave healing reads and advice there for. Oh, wow. Hey, Blair. I didn't know you were still here. All right, Green-Eyed Devil, I'm going to pull a Rebel deck card for you. I was talking about things I'm seeing in the jail. Yeah, I'm talking about anybody around you, jail or otherwise. Those inmates, that's you. That is not true, Jesse. People do not get what they deserve. They get what they have not healed. Guess what? Those molesters, they're you. Oh, people don't want to hear this stuff. But no, people do not get what they deserve. They get what they haven't healed yet. They get what they are in vibrational alignment to receive. That's not how karma works. Jesse, I'm looking at your icon, and I'm going to recommend a good occult book for you called The Kybalion, Kybalion. And that actually is going to help you to understand the laws of cause and effect. It's not karma, it's cause and effect. Okay. And the Kybalion, it discusses the cosmic laws. And most people have no idea how karma really works. Right? All right. Let's get Rebel deck for Green-Eyed Devil. 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 Stop talking. Start listening. Get over yourself and pull yourself together. Give back, do good shit for humanity. But seriously, I know child molestation is horrible. I'm not here to say that they deserve grace or anything like that. Please don't misunderstand. Okay? But let's just talk about it another way. I am more focused on my own journey and improving my own situation than I am hoping people get what's coming to them. They'll get what's coming to them when they're supposed to. Things always work out exactly as it is supposed to. All right. So I find it much more productive to put my energy into working on myself and my own success than focusing on what's going on with everybody else. Right? It's your band's logo. It's the way that the pinnacle, and look, I'm fine with it, Jesse, but the way the pinnacle is situated, that speaks to the occult, which I'm an occultist, so no shade at all, okay? But I just assumed, and maybe I assumed wrong, that you were an occultist, and if so, the Kybalion would be something that you could maybe benefit from. Yeah, I love the Rebel deck too, Melissa. It's a cool deck. You know that badass deck that you got, Melissa, that you read for? I like that deck. The badass affirmations. That's good. Um, so I'm going to pull one of my sayings from my 3x5 deck, my little cheesy deck that I made years ago of sayings that helped me in my journey. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Be prepared for your authenticity to offend some people. Those are the ones that don't matter. Oh, really, Jesse? Okay. Me too. If you are interested in the occult, there are some channels that I can recommend. Um, Travis Magus is an excellent occultist. He is very ethical, and ethical occultists are rare, but this is his channel name. And then another occultist that I greatly have a lot of respect for is Wolfman. And he is a tarot reader, but he also does a lot of other content that I feel like is, he's an ethical, I do feel like Wolfman is an ethical occultist and brings a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and experience to the table. So I know, right, Melissa? Me too. So I like both of those. If you're curious about ethical occultists, you have to be very, very, very careful because unfortunately there is a lot of toxicity in that community. And I have had to learn that the hard way, Jesse. But those are two that are tried and true. All right. He's got two channels. He's got two channels. All right, we need to settle down. We need to settle down. We need to settle down. All right, Stacy, people are trying to help you. And if you don't want the help, that's fine, but you don't have to be not nasty, okay? And Green Eyed Devil didn't intentionally misspell your name, okay? I can assure you of that. All right, so let's let's chill the hell out, okay? Everybody needs to chill out. Everybody needs to chill out. Stacy, you're welcome here as long as you can be respectful. All right? That's always been the case and that hasn't changed. All right? But Jesse, I love Wolfman. I have a lot of respect for Wolfman. He is a great occultist, and so is Travis Magus. Those are my two favorites. There are some that I know that I absolutely would not recommend. Those are two that I have known for a long time that I have watched, and they handle themselves in an ethical way. Well, I think you were trying to be helpful, and I'm not going to let somebody sit and say toxic things in my chat. Okay. And so, and she was doing that, and we're not going to do that, you know. So I had to say something, Stacy. If you're still here, I had to say something because I'm not going to let you sit there and wish bad on people in my chat and not say anything. I have to acknowledge that. That's just toxic. And if you want to stay toxic, I totally honor that decision. But you're not going to bring that toxicity into my chat. You can come, but you have to leave the toxicity at the door. Okay? All right. Hey, David, how are you doing? Good to see you, David. I hope you're doing good. Blair, the ultimate Libra move. Here, let me smudge. Blair's absolutely doing the Libra thing right now. Anyway, you're in South Carolina. How's the weather there? It's hot here. I'm running the air conditioner. Like it's back hot again. We had a little cool snap last week, but it's hot again here. Pretty nice. Good. But it's been hot here. 90 in Tucson. Wow. I would be in the swimming pool if it was 90 here. You were in Atlanta last night. Yes, let's shift. I agree. Well, hey, Top Gun Papa. How you doing? Taurus, Virgo. Okay. That's some earthy energy. Was lightning. Ooh. I don't mind rain, but I don't like lightning. It's still only 43 there. Well, Melissa, it's so cold where you are, period. Because I know when it was cold here, it was like in the single digits where you are. I was like, I would die. I would die. I remember I saw where there was some rain and storms. It wasn't in my area, but it was in the southeast, mid 70s here this weekend. That's awesome. I wonder what the weekend's going to be like here. I wonder what it's going to be like here tomorrow. Is it a good swim day tomorrow? Still a little bit chilly. The high is 74. But next weekend, the high is 79. We're getting there. We're getting there. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for that. Northern state. You're in DC and it's getting warmer. I am too, Green Eye Devil. I feel you. I mean, it's 81. Wow. Right now, it must have been hot today there, Green Eye Devil. Must have gotten warm. If it's 81, right? Well, it's 7 something there, so it's earlier there than it is here. But still, it must have gotten warmer there. I'm ready for spring and summer. I love spring and summer. That's my favorite. I didn't know you were up near DC, CJ. Can't wait to get back to Cali. Well, you're miles away from Cali right now, David. Oh, wow. She don't want to leave there. Tell her she needs to retire to Florida. Melissa. Only 2 days away. That's a lot of driving in 2 days, David. It's a lot of driving. Arlington. Okay, 15 minutes from DC. Yeah, that's close. That's close to DC. That's close to DC. I heard that. Yep, that's a long distance. Four degrees in Niagara Falls. Wow. That is chilly. Really, CJ? I just don't like having to put my heater on. I just like it whenever it's hot. I can't wait to garden and have events on the big back. That sounds so nice. I would like to garden. I just don't have the discipline. Discipline. I think as a Gemini, Melissa, if I did a garden, I would start it and plant it, and then that would be it. It wouldn't be nothing. Take care, Blair. Thank you so much from the Venus to the Venus people. Love you. Take care, love bug. I know, green eyed devil. I know. I know. But I think, Melissa, I would start it. I would go out there and just get everything planted, and then I'd forget about it, and then I'd get on to something else, and I'd get distracted. How often do you have to get pool maintenance? I get it weekly, CJ. You were sweating. Yeah, I have to turn the AC on. Of course, I get hot when I read anyway, but I'll go in the other room though, and it'll be, I'll get cold, and within 15 minutes of signing off, I'll get cold and, probably be freezing. But I have to get I get pool maintenance weekly. And they check the, chemicals and all that shit, right? And they clean it. They, scoop out any leaves and stuff like that. And then I'll do the filters. I have to do the filters because those have to be done like all the time. In fact, I need to get out there and do that tomorrow. I might do that. Do vegetables, tons of flowers, and healing herbs. I love that. I bet you for you doing the healing herbs, Melissa, and you doing the planting and all of that, I bet those things are potent energetically, those healing herbs. I bet they are potent. You'll be in Nevada on Sunday. Okay. I bet those are potent, Melissa. I bet they probably pack a punch, if you know what I mean, energetically. That's awesome. You're going to be okay. He's doing that because I put my cards down. Let me pick my cards up. Y'all know how he does. I know. You know how he does. I might call it a night because it's 9:30 and I really need to do some readings for tomorrow. I need to do Virgo and Libra and Scorpio to be uploaded tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout for those for sure. And then you grease some potent flowers. That's so cool, Jesse. So you're in a band. So Jesse, what do you play? Do you sing? Do you do vocals or do you play an instrument? Wow, Melissa, that's crazy. That is so cool. I love that. I've had a lot of Virgos lately. You, Mocha, Green-eyed Devil's Man is a Virgo as well, if he's still here. And then other Virgos. I've been surrounded by Virgos lately. But I'm glad. I like Virgos. I like earth signs. They're usually sane. Usually. I never say 100%, but usually they're a little bit more, they're a little bit more level-headed, and they're usually grounding. Special, yeah. Y'all know the rest of came on, Bridgerton. I've been tired all week, going to rest, seeing my daughter tomorrow. I play bass guitar and do some backup. Oh, that's cool, Jesse. Birdie, thank you for being here, love bug. Sweet dreams, Birdie. I hope you have fun seeing your daughter, Melissa. But the rest of Bridgerton is out yet now. Did y'all see that? Oh, okay, David. You sing better if you're not playing. I think that's true for a lot of folks, Jesse. I mean, I used to do keyboards and I would do vocals, but I definitely can sing better if I'm not playing. I keep hearing about Bridgerton. It's addictive, CJ. It's addictive. The rest of season, I think this is season 4, is out. It came out yesterday. I may watch that whenever I'm chilling. I don't know. Anyway, Bridgerton is good. Bertie is sane, but he's crazy. Look, you have to be crazy to keep from going insane. It's a rule. I've always been crazy, but it keeps me from going insane. One of the best country lyrics ever. Your son plays keyboard. Okay. Wondering why it's so good. It's just steamy, CJ. It's just steamy. That's the best way to put it. It does have some really good tea in it. And it's also just steamy. And I'm normally, CJ, I'm not into steamy stuff. I'm not into romance. I normally like true crime and serial killer shit and stuff like that. But I'm into Bridgerton. You like your Saggy too. Saggies are amazing. I agree. She just turned 24. We adopted her when she was 2. Oh, he taught himself how to play. Wow. You're both Tauruses. Okay. Yeah, it's steamy and like I said, normally I'm not into that. Now, right now, I'm watching The Prodigal Son, and it's good. I'm enjoying that. But now, to me, the best series on Netflix, hands down, is Blacklist. I have watched it all the way through twice, and I will probably watch it again. You've been informed you're not going. I could have told you that, Birdie. I already knew that. Look, I'm psychic. I knew that. I knew you weren't going to go to bed yet. Nah, just kidding. But anyway. Do y'all hear my dog griping at me? He is literally talking right now. He's going, rah, rah, rah. Are you fussing? Fussing at me? It's fussing at me. Fussing at me. Fast forward through all the talking. Baxter says hello, everybody. Baxter says hello, Auntie Green-Eyed Devil. What are you doing? He's got such Pisces eyes. Quit licking my neck. Oh, Birdie, you rock too. You rock too. You're a good dude. Good guy. Okay. God. This is ridiculous for a dog to have this much say over what I do. He thinks he's a cutie pie. Okay. Birdie, you saw a side of me. I think you saw a side of me today you might have not seen before. Earlier. Birdie was like, shit. Yeah. 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 I'm like, yeah. Anyhow. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Anyway. All right. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Let me go fix my quantities real quick. I forgot. I got to do that if I'm wrapping up. Crap. the side that makes men howl at the moon. I think he saw the side that makes men are fine with me. Boys shaking their boots. And yeah, that's the side. Yeah. But a grown-ass man, no problem. None, zero. No problem. If Baxter, yeah. Oh, yeah, he would, CJ. He would. That's absolutely what he would say. That's absolutely what he would say. He is a big turd. Intimidate boys, but excite men. Yeah, Baxter wants those jalapenos. He's going to get the sheets, if you know what I mean. It was simply the phase of a fuck around. Yeah, it was the find out phase. You too, Melissa. Love your face. Yeah, Bertie, we're talking about that XY axis, right? Bertie was talking. I don't have my marker, or do I? We're gonna give a lesson. Yeah, y'all want a lesson? Bertie already knows this because he was alluding to this the other day. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is an XY axis, right? So the degree to which you fuck around is in direct proportion to the degree which you find out. You fuck around a little bit, you find out a little bit. You fuck around a lot, you find out a lot. Y'all seen that, right? That's my lesson in, I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends. I can. Yeah. People are, I mean, people see that side of me and they're like, they are surprised the first time they see it. And I'm like, no, this is really the other side of me. I'm like, no, yeah. You come for something, you come for me or one of mine, you're going to know. You're going to know. You're going to hear from me. I'm pretty chill, but there are some things that, you know, will poke the bear. But I don't let a lot of things bother me. But the things that do bother me, I will absolutely deal with. Exactly. It's everybody. I agree. Baxter, you need to hush. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here and call it a night. I love you guys, the moon and back. Thanks so much. I enjoyed chatting with all of you guys. Birdie, sweet dreams, green eyed. I'll talk to you later. Sweet dreams. CJ, Jesse. Love you guys, the moon and back. Thanks everybody for being here. The hot and crazy axis. Yes. Yes, exactly. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.